Hey everyone, time again for another Willie's Ramblins and Pickup video. Been to a lot of places over the past couple of weeks. Went to Michigan, went out to Muskegon up there. Stopped by a store in Grand Rapids that was called Game Changers. Had to look at my screen, I forgot. Brain ain't so good anymore. Can't remember things. Anyway, awesome store. I looked it up on my iPhone, you know, since I'm in the area, I look up retro game stores, see what I could come up with. And luckily they were open while I was in town, so I visited them. Really great store, full of all kinds of really cool retro items in there. A very impressive store. I've not seen so much cool stuff in one place in quite a while. The guy who runs the place, he gave me another lead of another store, but unfortunately they were closed. Imagine being closed in the middle of the week, Wednesday. What an odd day to be closed. The other store I didn't get a chance to visit was called Invaders. It sounds like my kind of store. So next time I'm up in Grand Rapids, I plan on trying to stop by that store, not on a Wednesday when they're open, so I can check them out as well. Got a couple cool pickups from Game Changers though. Highly recommend you visit that store if you're in the Grand Rapids area. Then this past week, this week, I was, where was I this week? Wow, I just came back from my trip and I already forgot where I was. Where was I? This week, I was up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I found another cool store up there called Make Sense Variety Store. This store has a little bit of everything. It's got retro games, of course. It has some retro toys in there. The owner of the place actually builds little arcade machines as well that you can buy. Really nice guy. I guess he's been in business for a year now. This is his new location. It's much larger. It's fairly close to the Milwaukee airport. And I saw a lot of cool stuff. I picked up 2 or 3 things there at his store. Great, really good prices as well. Didn't really see anything outrageous. It looked really good pricing there. So if you're in the Milwaukee area and around the airport or whatever, go check out that Make Sense Variety Store. It's really cool. So this coming week I'm going to be going up to Providence, Rhode Island. Actually, I'll be in Taunton. See what I can find around that area. Anyway, let's go do some pickups here. Well, the first thing I picked up for my Nintendo DS is I picked up volume number 2 of Atari Greatest Hits. Focus, you frickin' camera. There we go. Atari Greatest Hits volume 2. The main reason I picked this up is it has Star Raiders on it. You can use a little touchpad to play Star Raiders and everything. So that's pretty cool. It's a 2600 version of Star Raiders, but hey, any version of Star Raiders I'm going to like anyway. So I'm pretty happy to add that to my collection. I also picked up this really neat Super Breakout mini arcade. Ain't that cool? Now MGA Electronics, I think they made like 5 of these. They had a Centipede one, a Pac-Man, Asteroids, Super Breakout. I can't remember the other one. Pac-Man. I don't know if I said Pac-Man already, but they had Pac-Man too. The Super Breakout's actually quite a bit of fun. It's not too bad. And I think the Pac-Man's pretty good too. I had all 5 of these at one time, and I got rid of them. I don't know why. I think they're really cool, so I'm collecting them back again. Gotta quit getting rid of stuff. Also got a hold of one of my old childhood VFD games I really loved. Scramble by Tomitronic. Awesome. This isn't my original one. The original one, I don't know what happened to it. It got lost somewhere. But I was able to get this one. It's in really great shape. The screen is blemish free. I mean, all the decals are good on it. The collars has a very clean battery compartment. I'm really happy with the condition of this Tomitronic Scramble. I'll be doing a little video on this. You'll see it when I do the Scramble arcade video. And I may do a video just for this. I think I did do a video. Yeah, I did. Toy Tomb. I already did this on Toy Tomb. So there. Huh. I can't remember my own stuff. I have finally completed my Microvision game collection. I found a Mind Buster. Awesome. A memory type game. I've not really played this yet. It's got a neat little cartridge in there. Got a little keypad and everything. I'm not for sure what kind of game this is, but I'll find out when I go to play it. Now, I've got the complete US releases of the Microvision games. There's one that was released in Europe only, the Super Blockbuster. I think that's correct. I don't have that one. But I do have all the US releases, all 12 of them. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12. Cool. We'll be doing a podcast on that here pretty soon, once I get done with the Channel F files. For my wife, I picked her up a little professor. She had one of these when she was a youngin' to learn math on and stuff. It's actually a fun little device. It has 4 different skill levels on it, on the side here, to determine how difficult the math problems it's going to give you is. You can do divide, multiplication, subtraction, and addition. It's actually kind of a neat little thing to mess around with. Don't know what happened to her original one, but I saw this at that Make Sense variety store, and I figured, oh, I've got to pick this up for her. She'll be stoked to get a hold of this game. I remember she used to mess with this all the time. When we first got married, and she was packing up her stuff. She found it. She was playing it in the car. We was going to the apartment. It was funny. Anyway, also picked up an Atari 5200 to 2600 game adapter. Put the old 2600 cartridge there. Plug that into the old 5200 right there. Play some Atari 2600 on your 5200. It's kind of wild how this thing sticks straight up out of the console like this. It kind of reminds me of a Star Cruiser from Star Wars. You know, you got the 5200 as the body, and this is the command bridge. You know, I'm gonna have to dig out my 5200 and make a little video. That'd be funny. So I'll be doing a little review of this here pretty soon on how well it works. I've never messed with one, so looking forward to checking it out. I also picked up an Intex electronic Space Invaders, complete in the box. Not a bad version of Space Invaders. It's actually fairly well done. It has 2 different skill levels. You have Pro and Amateur. I had it on Pro, that you're seeing me play right here, right now. Amateur, everything runs a little bit slower. Pretty neat little game. It's not bad at all. What I really liked about it is it came with the original Intex toy catalog. That's cool. It has this neat little memory game back here. It's called Musical Marvin. 1 to 4 players can pit their skill against a 9-function game machine that plays 6 musical games. I've never seen a Musical Marvin. Has any of you guys ever seen a Musical Marvin by Intex? I've never seen one. I wonder if that's a prototype or something, because I've never seen one of those crazy games. So that's awesome. I also picked up, while I was in Milwaukee, one of these old rubber band model airplanes. Balsa wood rubber airplanes. Rubber band powered balsa plane kit. Rubber baby bumpy buggers. Rubber baby bumpy buggers. Anyway, this is pretty awesome. I used to love these kits when I was a kid. I didn't have these. I had the ones that came in the plastic bag, and they were really simple planes. This one's a little bit more complex. You have weights in here, and you have stuff you put on the wings, all kinds of stuff. It's a little bit more advanced. This was actually, this was for the, what is this? Maybe about Gillows. It's a competition model, if I remember right. Yeah, junior contest models. That's what it says right there, junior contest model. And then my pal, Joshua, from the Turtle Flakes podcast, sent me this cool CD that's called Gone Jackals, Bone to Prick. No, the Gone Jackals, Bone to Pick. I said Bone to Prick. Bone to Pick. And the whole reason why he sent this to me is it has a song on here from a game that I absolutely love, made by LucasArts. On here, the track is called Legacy. It's the theme music to the game Full Throttle by LucasArts. I love Full Throttle. Oh, that's a cool game. That's awesome. Love that music to it as well. So I'm pretty stoked about getting this. And then the last thing I got a hold of, which I just got today, is a Tetris mini arcade bank. Awesome. Now, I got a hold of the Breakout bank not too long ago, and I did a review of that. I'm going to do the same thing with this as well. I want to do an unboxing video and a review and everything of how this game plays. How good of a Tetris game this thing will play. So that's pretty awesome. So let's see. I think that's it. I think that's everything. Yes, that is... Oh, one more thing over here. Almost forgot. I also picked up the second edition Intellivision plug and play. Now the whole reason why I picked this up is because it has Tron Deadly Discs on it. I love the game Tron Deadly Discs on the Intellivision. It doesn't play as well on this plug and play, mainly because you can only, like on the Atari 2600 version, you can only throw your disc the same direction that you're traveling, whereas on the television you can throw it behind you and different directions as you're running around. But still, it's still a fun game, even on this. If you're used to the Atari 2600 version, you'll have no problem playing this on this little plug and play. Plus, it's got another favorite game of mine on here. It's got Space Armada 2, Space Invaders. That is a really fun game on the Intellivision. I love that game on the Intellivision. And plus, it also has, of course, Astro Smash. But what's cool about this Astro Smash is it has power-ups. You can pick up shields and super weapons and things like that that drop out of the sky. That's pretty awesome. It has 10 games in all. Let's see, it has Crowned King, Space Armada 2, Astro Smash 2, Maze Shoot, Tennis, Space Gunner, Long Drive Golf, and Beach Ball Volleyball. Frog Ball Deadly Disc. Awesome. So that's pretty cool. I'll be doing a review video on that here as well. So now that is everything. Yeah, that's everything. So until next time, everybody just keep on gaming and having a good time.